Another Olympian that hopefully is in that lineage of not only great Olympians, but great Mexican Olympians. Oscar Valdez is handled by probably one of the best managers and promoters, Frank Espinoza. He came out of the Olympics this past year, and here at this hotel, I get a call from Frank and he says, "Todd, are you going to be in Los Angeles?" I said, "Yeah, I'm actually coming in on Tuesday." He goes, "Good, I'll meet you in the hotel." I said, "Great." I show up in the lobby and it's Frank and the whole Valdez crowd. I didn't expect everybody to show up, but it was great. It was the beginning of a good relationship. You know, he's an incredible prospect. He had his just as a seasoned veteran in the ring. And it's our privilege to put him on the show and to see the next superstars of the sport grow.
Strength and conditioning coach Luis Garcia, you know, and Frank Espinoza. We've been doing good things. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight, and you know, I'm gonna give it my best like any fight. You know, I just got the news a week ago from my manager, and I'm gonna give it all. You know, like I said, I'm excited. You know, I'm doing good things right now. I feel like I'm in great shape right now, so I'm just going to give it all that day.
As the manager of Oscar Valdez caught the boxing world attention with his performances in the Olympics. As a pro, his speed, his reflexes in the ring caused a buzz every time he fights. His exciting performances have turned casual boxing spectators to real true boxing fans. I can say this with great confidence, that Oscar Valdez is a star in the making. On March 16th, don't deny yourself the chance to see what everybody else has been talking about.
I'm actually going to make an announcement kind of the right way, I think. But we're also on the show is going to be Mike Lee, who's the only athlete to appear twice in the Super Bowl commercial during this past Super Bowl. It was incredible. You watch the subway and there he is with the gloves and everyone's like, who's this guy? Mike Lee. You know, he's a Notre Dame phenom, and he's still, I think, going to be in a 4 or 6 round bout also.
5 years ago, I went to Moscow and I had an idea to sign some Russian fighters. And one of them was Ruslan Provodnikov, Dmitry Pirog, Alisher Romanov, a lot of other guys that we've had, and we're signing more Russian fighters. I met him at the hotel at the Savoy, in the lobby of the Savoy Hotel. We started bringing Ruslan over. He was fighting on Acelino Freitas' undercards. And then Ricky Hatton, when I brought Hatton to America. And then he started putting him on ESPN in 4-rounders. And he's a fighting machine. One of the highest rated fighters ESPN has had in many years. And if it wasn't for ESPN, and I like to say this, I like to give them a plug, and Doug Lowry and John Skipper and Wild Hat, allowing me to develop fighters on their network that weren't, you know, from America or Hispanic descent, but from Russia and Ukraine and Brazil. You wouldn't have some of these young kids now who will be fighting on HBO. And HBO has opened their doors to some of these kids, and they're doing a great job allowing us to put these fights on. He's very, very television friendly. You're gonna love him. I'm sure, I know most of the writers know him. He doesn't know how to do anything but come at you. Tim Bradley's a great fighter, a great champion. It was great of him and Cameron to give us the opportunity. And so 5 years ago when I bring him over here, he trains in a city called in Katynburg. It's a 24-hour ride by train from his home. So it's in the northern part of Siberia. The most northern part of Siberia. So he knows what this means. He understands what he's in, the big stage. He understands that it's a great opportunity and they don't come often. And I told him, at every stage of every fighter's career, you must win a fight you're not supposed to win. You'll be a major underdog with the critics, but not with the boxing people, with the odds makers. But at the end of the day, it's a great fight.
Хочу поприветствовать, поблагодарить всех, кто сегодня собрался здесь и не остался равнодушным к этому событию. want to say thank you to everybody who came here today and who cares about this fight and about boxing, and I really appreciate being here. I want to say that I assure you that you guys made the right decision giving me this chance.
Это бой всей моей жизни, это то, к чему я шел, и это мечта. 16 марта вы увидите бой и не пожалеете о том, что на него пришли.
This is definitely the fight of my life. This is the dream that I've had all my life, and now this is a dream come true for me. And come March 16th, I assure you guys that this is going to be a great fight, and everybody's going to enjoy it.
Брэдли, тебе удачи и всем огромное спасибо. Встретимся во время боя.
Good luck to Timothy Bradley, and I'll see you guys March 16th. Thank you.
First of all, I want to let you guys know that Tim prepares for every fight like if it's a championship fight. For him, every fight is a tough fight. It doesn't matter if it's anybody who is out there. Any fighter, Timothy prepares really, really well. He's ahead of the game. I also want to thank the Provodnikov team for stepping into the plate and giving Tim the opportunity to get back in the ring. He took a long layoff and he needs to stay active. Come March 16th, Timothy is going to do what he does best. He's going to get in that ring and he's going to come out victorious. That's what he does. That's what he does all the time. Thank you.
I want to thank God for this opportunity. Glad to be back. I want to thank my lovely wife. Thank you, hon, for supporting me. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Team Bradley, everybody up here, Cameron Duncan, Top Rank, HBO especially for bringing me back. I want to thank Team Provodnikov. Thank you very much for actually taking this fight. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Oh, also I want to thank the media for coming out. Thank you guys. You guys did good out here. Thank all the media, and whether you write good or bad about me, it doesn't matter. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being out here. But for the most part, this is going to be a great exciting fight. As you know, if you watch Ruslan fight, he comes to fight. You know, he takes your best and he gives his best. Every round he's going to be in my face, every single round of every second. So he's definitely going to push me and make me fight hard as I possibly can to definitely get this win. So I'm very excited to be back. Home Depot Center. I've never fought there before, but it's close to home. I know a lot of supporters, a lot of people's going to come out and watch this fight. Very excited to be back. This is going to be a tough challenge, so I'm preparing myself like I'm getting ready for, anybody, like a championship fight, as always. And I'm not taking this guy lightly whatsoever. So anybody, if you had that question for me, you can forget about that. I'm not taking this guy lightly. Every fight's a tough fight to me, regardless of the opposition. If you got two hands, you got an opportunity. Every single time, every round, every minute, you have an opportunity. So thank you guys, thank you all for coming out. Don't miss March 16th, I'll be back, glad to be back. I'm happy and can't wait. My home is the ring, baby, and I love to be in the ring. And this year, I'm looking to be extremely busy this year. First things first, got to take care of March 16th, and then hopefully I'll be back a few months after that. And I'm trying to get at least 3 or 4 fights in this year. So thank you all for coming out, and thanks Top Rank, thank you very much HBO again, and I'll be back, baby. Thank you.